Hello everybody, I am Jeffrey Hauser, author of the Learn With series, a bunch of books about Angular interacting with different backends. This is my first React screencast, and I expect that someday it may turn into a book, it may not. I'm not making any promises, but React is probably the biggest UI framework out there for building single page applications, and I want to know more about it. So this is not going to be everything about React. What I'm going to go over in this series of videos, and I have 5 of them planned, I'm going to look at the React Tic Tac Toe tutorial, and there's a few extensions they suggest adding on your own. I'm going to go over those extensions and how I tackle them. First, let's take a look at this Tic Tac Toe application. The user can click, it switches back and forth, and somebody wins. And we keep this running history of buttons. We can jump to any point in the game. Once we get to the end, we can no longer do a selection. Go to the game start to restart. And it just works. And I'm not going to show you the code or how to build it because that's all in the tutorial right up on the React website. What I'm going to review and tackle are these 5 little bonus suggestions at the end.
In this episode, going to focus on number 4. When someone wins, highlight the 3 squares that caused the win, and when no one wins, display a message about the results being a draw. I actually found this one super simple to do. We do have to touch a lot of spots in the code, so we jump around a lot, but let's get into it. As part of these samples, they provided us with styles. But what we are going to do, actually I want square. We're going to add a new style to highlight the winning row. So I'm going to call it square red border, border 2 pixels, solid, and there. That's a red. I don't remember how I came up with this text value, but it doesn't matter. So to figure out what what we need, what squares represent the highlighted items, we're actually going to need to return the lines from here. And we're also need to do next. This will be squares A. So where do we use this calculate winner function? Because there's going to be a bunch of changes. So inside the board. So we'll do winner next. And we'll do an O. Else if squares length equals 9 and current move equals 9, then we got to the end. Without otherwise the status. Let's just test this. Well, that's not a good start. Oh, current move. Yes, we need to add current move onto the board. Not to help what I wanted to do. Okay. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. So we have draw. So that's a good step. I'm gonna. And we're still doing Slender, but we're not highlighting anything yet. So that's actually really a good start. So now we have, let's go all the way back up. We have the winner value, and we want to go when we create the board. And are we going to add an extra style on the square or not? So doing the inner, we need, so we're going to do, find out, is this a winning square? Dot lines dot sum, and I think we can return. I could make this shorter, but I think this will do what we needed to do. And we're going to want to pass this winning square into the square. Yeah, so we're just checking if the square index here is equal to the winner value. That means winner is defined, so somebody definitely won, and we're returning the lines, which are the 3 squares that caused the winning value. So I'm going to go up 2 square, and we're going to need to add the winning square here. And then I'm going to add code. This is one thing I didn't like about how they sort of implemented. Actually, that's square highlight CSS. Empty string. Yeah, one thing I didn't like about how they implemented the this code is like we have just inside a function, or like I wonder if these could be classes, but there's just sort of the loose loose code that's not like encapsulated in a function as part of this Angular component. So, sorry, React component. Going to take me a while to fix that muscle memory. And then we want to do like the class name. What we're going to do is we're going to change this. So we're changing the class name from a string to an object that says, hey, React, go ahead and process this. And it's going to be the square style plus the square highlight CSS, which is our square red border, which is a new style we just added. We are going to check, and we are going to, actually we already see it working. Boom. Okay. And we still have draw if there's no winner, but if there is a winner, we get the red square. So yeah, we did it. Awesome. Moving right along, there's one video left in this series. We're going to focus on displaying the XY coordinates of every move in the history list. Be sure to like and subscribe. Go check out my books, primarily Angular, integrating with some backend of your choosing. And thanks for watching.